So in today's video, I'm going to talk about something that is core to the routing and how the routers actually differentiate between admin distance, how they prefer admin distance or consider admin distance versus the longest prefix, which is a local routing lookup. So to test this and illustrate the concept, I am using a topology with VIOS 1.4 rolling release, and I'm connecting VIOS 1, VIOS 2, all of them 1.4, and VIOS 3. And I'm running a dummy interface on this with the same IP address. Triple 1111/24. And I'm going to advertise this same address through OSPF on this interface for VIOS 4 and doing eBGP on this interface and RIP on this interface. So VIOS 4 is going to have three routing protocols: OSPF, BGP, and RIP, and it's going to be learning the same route, 11111, from three different routing protocols. And when it installs it, it'll install the RIP route with an admin distance of 120, OSPF route with 110, and BGP route with 20. And it's going to use these numbers, these admin distance, to choose where to go if it wants to reach 11111. Lowest admin distance wins, but what happens if the prefix length of these are different? So having this topology, let's take a look at this. You got these routers, VIOS 1, 2, 3 on the corners, and VIOS 4. All of them are enabled with the routing protocols. And you're learning OSPF/24, 11111, RIP 11111/24, and BGP 11111/24/24. Obviously, it's preferring BGP route with the lower admin distance, as you can see. So let's make sure that we verify that part. When we ping run ping 111, let me show you the interfaces here. Dummy 11132 runs show interface, run show interface. So with OSPF and RIP, you've got to use the exact prefix length to make sure that that's the one that's getting advertised. With BGP, you can use the network command even though the prefix length on the interface is /32. You can see it's coming out as /24 because I'm using advertisement of /24 in BGP protocol. So all of them are using advertising this prefix with the /24 prefix, and obviously BGP having lowest admin distance is getting preferred. So how do we verify that? Run monitor traffic interface E0, run monitor traffic interface E4, run monitor traffic interface E0. So this is supposed to go here, the ICMP. Here, this one is OSPF and RIPs and BGP TCP. But when I start pinging 111, it's going towards BGP. Okay. Run show IP route. So it's taking BGP. Now let's make the prefix length for RIP, which is the lowest preferred 120, to /32 and see what happens. Run show interface. It's got a /24 on the dummy. Lead interface dummy address. Set interface dummy address to /32. And now you'll see that RIP will identify as a /32. There you go. All right. So now if I ping, run monitor traffic interface, it's gonna come to RIP. There it is. So lesson learned here is basically that longest prefix routes is going to override the admin distance. That's routing 101. And you got to keep that in mind when you're learning routes. You have the control over the longest prefix, and let's, if you're coming into a routing situation, and you want to make your route go a specific direction. A lot of people use static routes, and we can do that too here. So let's force our routing to this guy, which is OSPF right here, by using a static route. Set protocol static route /32 next hop 2402. And then let's look at our routes, our routing table. You can see that our static route is here. Even though the BGP's got the asterisk, I don't know why it shouldn't, but it's gonna take a static route now. Run ping. There it is. So now static route has the lowest admin distance, which is 1. Right here, and it's got the longest prefix length. So even with the lowest prefix, lowest admin, if your prefix length is the longest, your routing table is going to prefer that one. Let's just say, to prove that, let's delete protocol static, set protocol static /16 next hop. /2402. And you'll see that static route is here, but it's going to take a RIP. So now let's say I do a ping. It's going right here. It's not even considering the static route, even though the static route has a lower admin distance, 1, but its prefix length is very small. The RIP's smallest prefix length is longest and highest admin distance. Still, it overrides the admin distance. If all the prefix lengths are same, that's when it's going to consider the admin distance. But if the prefix length is longest, it's going to prefer that. That's routing 101. Hope that helps.